Okay, this is lesson... So this would be... Technically, my lesson 7, your lesson 1 on tuba. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I've been doing so many lessons lately, so
You're good.
Okay.
First lesson with me.
Okay, so... You know how to get tuba up
I've done this.
and all that? Yeah. Okay. So, you know how to hold the tuba and...
Vaguely, yeah.
Okay.
But make sure I'm doing everything correctly.
So,
because...
my tuba's a bit different, so I'm going to be holding it differently, but for yours, should be on the chair and mouthpiece should be either right underneath or... yeah. And so, with tuba, they're probably the only instruments that's allowed to slouch, to be able to...
To reach.
Yeah. Oh, unless you really want to stretch out your back, which...
I might have
even then, depending on the tuba, your mouth goes over.
Yeah.
Like mine. Okay, so that's how you hold it.
Right.
And so, let's talk about buzzing.
Okay.
Since you're a trumpet,
Yeah.
you know how to buzz and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But with tuba, what I've noticed, because I just realized I've only done brass people, is because you're playing on a higher and so smaller embouchure, people switching to tuba have a trouble loosening everything else. And so to help work that out, just think of a horse noise. So just... And just do that a couple times so you get used to it. Okay? And then what I've been told to think of it is try doing a horse noise, but with a frown. So that way you have the tight corners, but the loose lips. Okay?
Okay.
So that's the main gist of buzzing. People change. That's just the default way.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and so now let's just play any note, or you play any note. And okay, so as I kind of figured, kind of sounds muzzly. So another way to help fix that is, think of an egg, like, or your thumb between your teeth when playing, and that should open up your mouth. And with tuba, since you need all of this, any part that might be closed will have a greater impact on this because of how big it is. And
That makes sense.
so try it again, but think of having an egg. There you go.
Yeah, that's weird.
And then, second, or the other problem that people switching over to tubas have is lung capacity. There's no really good way to fix it, just...
Practice.
Yeah, just... high school does breathing gym, but that kind of varies from person to person, so I wouldn't recommend doing that, but to help expand the lungs, maybe just try filling up your lungs as much as you can, breathing from your toes. And
Breathing from my toes?
yeah, that's what I've been told, and surprisingly that helps. So, like, feet firm on the ground, and then just breathe in, trying to fill it up all the way to the toes. So.
At a time.
Little by little, so. There you go, you're getting the hang of it. So besides that, that's probably the main gist of tuba.
Okay.
And so, let's teach you a few notes.
Okay.
Because I can't think of any other exercises right now, so.
Okay.
The note you've been playing is B flat, so.
Oh wow, your sound is so nice and clear. Wowie.
Don't worry, you're only a beginner. So,
That was so big. I just came from a flute lesson, and tuba's so big, the flute is so little. Oh goodness.
Yeah, the tuba is... Well, surprisingly, flute requires more air than tuba, so...
It's crazy. Like, I complained about the flutes the other day in rehearsal, and I will never, ever complain about any instrument. This is a very humbling experience, learning how to play these instruments, so never again.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what note do you want to teach me?
Okay, so you've been playing C. Let's try doing a partial up, so F, so... There you go. Beginning was a bit off, but you clicked in a few seconds after, so that's really good. Let's teach you the octave B flat, so from B to F, so okay, so when you get higher, this is the trouble with tuba. It gets more muddly when you get higher. That's because you have so much room in the mouthpiece, but your lips need to get smaller. So, a way to think of getting higher on this type of mouthpiece, a bigger mouthpiece, is blow downwards. So, that's the one way I learned. So. And also firmer corners, because I heard come out. Besides that, sounds pretty good. Oh, I have 27 minutes up. Okay. Oh well. I'll end it early.